and Northland Ford dealers.
Ed Schultz along with Denny Anderson and Dana Mock. We're ready for the starting lineups. Let's go to the PA announcer and Sean Lockhart.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Concordia Memorial Fieldhouse and Auditorium, and to the Section 6A semifinals. Tonight's game features the subsection 2A champions, the Eagle Valley Rebels, and the subsection 1A champions, the Morris Area Tigers. And now to the starting lineups. Starting for Eagle Valley, at wing, a 6'4" junior, number 20, Nick Holmquist. Starting at point guard, a 5'10" senior, number 22, Brian Kinsman. Starting at wing, a 6'1" senior, number 24, Dan Dickinson. Starting at post, a 6'1" senior, number 30, Cliff Klein. And starting at post, a 6'4" senior, number 32, Chris Sealing. The Eagle Valley Rebels are coached by Randy Kragerud. And now for the Morris Area Tigers. Starting at guard, a 6'1" junior, number 14, Zach Witt. Starting at forward, a 6'2" sophomore, number 34, Corey Schmigdahl. Starting at forward, a 6'3" junior, number 40, Jason Asmus. Starting at center, a 6'8" sophomore, number 44, Kevin Logie. And starting at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 52, Jeff Klein. The Tigers are coached by Mark Torgerson.
Here are the matchups, the numbers. Morris, perfect. Eagle Valley at 18-6. The thing that is so impressive about these teams is that they've got fat percentages from three-point land, which can tell you in tournament time, Denny, they may never be out of it.
That's for sure. I'll tell you, the team that hits, if they hit anywhere near those percentages, it's going to be quite a ballgame.
We're looking forward to it. Logie to jump center. Against Sealing. And the tip. Loose ball. They'll do it again.
They're a little nervous, Ed. The ball went up, but neither one of them got a tap on it.
The tip comes back to the Tigers. Witt with a basketball. 2-3 zone right away for Eagle Valley. First shot of the night. Schmigdahl can't get it to go, and it comes down to Eagle Valley. Here comes Hinsman working against a man-to-man. Over to the near side. Dickinson. They feed inside tight on the flex offense. Shot no good. Rebounded in the putback. Still no good. Couldn't find the range of Holmquist. Here come the Tigers quickly up the floor. Witt with the basketball. Witt dishes again onto the wing. Up top to Klein. Baseline drive. Schmigdahl feed inside Logie. He's fouled.
Oh, it's a nice pass inside to the big Logie.
Logie has put on 2 more inches this year, Coach. He's grown from the start of the season.
He is a big kid, and he's got to have some quickness when you look at his stats. 3.3 block shots. That's a lot of block shots.
Which means great anticipation. He'll throw in 15 a game and 9 rebounds. One of the big reasons why Torgerson's team is undefeated coming into this tournament. And Logie misses misses his first free throw. That one won't go, but they'll control it with Jeff Klein. Klein onto the wing, Schmidtall. Back again, Klein against the 2-3 zone. They double the wings up nicely, and the turnover comes off to Hinsman. Hinsman clears it across the midcourt line. For three, right away, in and out, won't go. Klein, and then fouled inside his ceiling.
Well, they're not afraid to put the three up. You can see that, and nice rebounding inside. There goes the three up. Now watch the position the young man has.
Ceiling definitely fouled on that. Looks like it's going to be on Asmus. And the first points of the game from the hands of Chris Ceiling. Ceiling again, this time short. Comes off to Hinsman against the man-to-man. Dickinson with the basketball. Up top, Ceiling. Hinsman for three, rejected, won't go. Comes off to Klein. He'll run the break down to Witt. It's two.
Beautiful passing, beautiful break. They had all three lanes filled.
Dana Mock at courtside. Is this the pace these teams want?
It's the pace that Morris wants. This is a group of kids that just like to play a little playground ball.
And again, Holmquist can't make it go. The rebound off to the Tigers. Zach Witt, top of the key. Inside to Logie. Ooh, they used the big guy the right way. Fundamentally, the putback inside. Schmidtall, and he's fouled.
Eagle Valley.
Second on him.
Excuse me, Eagle Valley is playing a 3-2 zone, which is a flattened out 1-2-2, and trying to cover up with their point guy back on the big guy. That time they got a nice pass into him.
Now, Coach, they'd be doing that to cover up that three-point wing shot as best they can.
Right, exactly.
Inside, Logie, he'll use the glass.
If he gets it in there, the Eagle Valley kids are going to have a tough time.
Morris off to a 4-1 start. Hinsman gets it to Ceiling. Ceiling, weak side. Passing up the three is Klein. Oh, they're running the same offense that Kragerud ran at Hawley in high school.
You bet. It's a version of the flex that Coach Critchley taught Kragerud, and Randy was great at it in high school.
It's been a long time since Eagle Valley has been here, Coach. Off to a 4-1 deficit just to keep the team from getting shell shot here. What do you try to do?
Well, I'll tell you what. Except for this last turnover they had down here, they had good shots. They just didn't go in. If they just keep being patient and keep getting those good shots, they'll be all right.
Zach Witt will go to the free throw line. And I think maybe this is a situation where the team who hasn't been here for a while that a TV timeout is welcome.
You can say that again.
Tate checks in for the Tigers, and again, the Tigers, they can't find the range at the free throw line. They're 0 for 4.
Both teams got some nerve problems right now.
Hinsman, near side Klein. Klein is 0 for 1 for 3. Ceiling, is it good? No, short. Comes off to Hinsman. He won't pass it up. In and out. Logie clears it for the Tigers. Here comes Zach Witt. Witt down the lane. He'll take it, won't go. Cleared off nicely. To Holmquist.
I'll tell you, the Rebels really rebound inside there. They go after the ball.
For a team of their size, they really do. Eagle Valley 0 for 5 now from three-point range. Each team with a turnover here in the early going.
They're shooting nice and loose, though, Ed, and I think it'll start falling for them.
Holmquist on the baseline. Inside Klein and Logie. There's one of his 3 blocks a game. He never left the floor.
He is so quick with his hands. Here it is. Fake. He just stands on the floor with the big hands and just ties it up for a jump ball.
They put it in. Holmquist onto the wing. Dickinson into the corner, Holmquist. Up top, Klein. Running the flex. You can get a lot of threes off of this offense. Sealing, near side Hensman. And there's one of them. Ooh, Klein, he saw Loki come out on him. He wasn't going to get that one off.
No, he wasn't. He's too big.
Down the lane, Dickinson, and he's drawing the foul at the 4:20 mark.
I think this is just exactly what Randy Kriegerud wants here, Ed. I think he wants some discipline on his offense.
And he'll take the TV timeout with 4:20 remaining in the first quarter. The Tigers by 3, and we'll be back.
At Norwest Banks, we believe that building our communities is the most important work we do. So in Fargo-Moorhead, you'll find Norwest people making the special
Morris over Wheaton, and Eagle Valley really held back Henning 63-39. Both teams with a good scoring production coming into tonight's first game of the section tournament. Hensman. Up top to Klein. This is Sealing. That three won't go off the hands of Holmquist. And a big offensive rebound and a nice 3-8 inside by Dan Dickinson. His first bucket of the night. The first bucket as a team for Eagle Valley.
You shoot a lot of threes, you get the long rebounds, and that's what they're doing, getting the long rebounds.
Boy, we saw that a lot this year with the Bison. Jeff Boots in the game, Logie down low, shot too strong, comes off the Holmquist. Hey, if Eagle Valley, for their size, Denny, they get their fair share of rebounds.
You bet. They're getting good position in there.
Sealing, picked off by Witt. Witt running the floor, disciplines himself and clears it up. Down low, they find the big one, a jam by Logie.
Pretty tough to stop that unless you got some great position on him. He's a great athlete, only a sophomore.
As this game moves on, it becomes more and more apparent that Eagle Valley is going to have a hard time containing Logie. And right now in this flex offense, they're having a hard time getting quality shots.
I think they're going to get them, though, if they just keep on being disciplined because they got a lot of motion. Where at the other end, Morris is really standing, except for that was a very good create and getting it into Logie for a dunk.
Hensman back up top. Klein. Hensman again. Tiger still in that man-to-man. Sealing. That's a brick to the right. Zach Witt in on the rebounding stacks. Witt creating. Logie trying to finish. Can't do it. He's fouled. That's going to be on Dickinson.
Witt really takes that ball to the hole, and when he does, he makes things happen. Here he goes. Beautiful move between his legs. Takes it in, and now he created something for Logie.
That wasn't behind the back. That was between the legs.
You bet.
We had a guard in this tournament a year ago from Pelican Rapids named Brian Korf, who was in that same neighborhood of ball handling, or vice versa, however you want to put it. But we always see one exceptional ball handler in this tournament.
I'll tell you what, and usually their team goes on. Because ball handling is not something that is an abundance of.
And the first three. Schmidt goal. Gives Morris their biggest advantage. Sealing, short. They're 0 for 6 for three-pointers tonight. Witt can't make it go.
Oh, it must be great to be a guard like Witt when he knows all he has to do is throw it up there and the big guy's going to get it.
The thing I've been watching is Logie's eyes. He never loses sight of Witt because he knows he's going to have a chance either on a putback or a dish.
Definitely, Ed. He's just a big, strong kid.
And look at this chemistry. Logie's at the line again. He's got 5 on the night. Eagle Valley down by 7 in the first quarter. 2 minutes remaining. Logie can't get that one to go. Sealing clears it away. Morris on a 6-0 run here in the waning moments of the first quarter. Cliff Klein brings it on out. Sealing, near side Dickinson. To Klein. Holmquist, Sealing, now they got Logie on him. Dickinson, can't get it to go. How frustrating it can be.
I think the Eagle Valley kids are not used to this college court. They're shooting them from a little bit farther out than they're used to.
Cross court, near side. Schmigdahl gives it up, but he'll take the 3 this time. They call him Schmitty.
Nice shooter.
And with 1:04 remaining in the first quarter, Eagle Valley has seen enough. Team may be intimidated by the crowd and the big lights. Their tournament appearances have been limited, and now they've got to regroup. Their last subsection title was back in 1977. Morris on a 9-0 run with plays like this, Danny.
Yeah, here's a great steal by Witt. He takes that behind his back, then he comes down the floor, and then he puts the thing down, goes on in, and he's going to create something, but that time they stopped him. So then they come back over and move the ball, and here comes Logie with his stuff. I mean, nice ball movement there, and what are you going to do to stop a big kid like that?
Well, Rich Glass, UND basketball coach, is here tonight. He wants to get to know him real early in his career.
I see with the crowd where he's sitting too, Ed, way up in the back seats, way up and back.
And there's Brian Korf, the kid we mentioned moments ago who played for Rex Haugen and Pelican Rapids last year.
Led him to the state tournament with his good ball handling and his leadership.
Eagle Valley, 0 for 8 3-point land. Not characteristic of a Crackaroo team, and Logie rejects Dickinson. Witt, nice pass. Again inside, they can't handle it.
He overpassed at that time, Ed. Had a nice break. The kid didn't stay at the free throw line. He should have probably stayed at the free throw line.
Ooh, nice pass. I think he watched the Kiso brothers play in Morris a few years ago.
There you go. There was another Logie that played on that team, too, Mike Logie, who was an outstanding athlete.
Again, quality shots continue to be a problem. Schmigdahl, he's fouled. Sealing will pick it up. Schmigdahl to the line.
Well, I see Coach Kragerud, he's running his fingers through his hair right now. He's wondering what he's going to have to do. And they knew they had to hit their threes when they came out, and they're not hitting them.
Well, they're 2-3 shots away from reversing the momentum of this game, but they've got to start to fall sooner or later. In the meantime, the Tigers continue to go to the free throw line. Schmitty again. He's off to a 7-point start. Logie. Now, there's something that's characteristic of a sophomore in high school. The rebound, bringing it down instead of just putting it right back up.
He wanted to go in for a dunk yet, and he could have just just kept it above his head and put it up. But he's a fine player.
Tigers control, 17 seconds remaining, first quarter. It has been all Morris. And Mark Torgenson's team at 25-0, starting to show signs as to how they got there. Near side, Witt, off balance, 3 won't go. At the end of 1. Tigers by 11. You're watching the Section 6A tournament live from Concordia on WDAY.
Print journalism, it's just more than a score. You pick up a paper and there's information everywhere. You have scores, you have box scores, you have game capsules, you have game coverage, you have features, and that's the advantage of a newspaper. You can use a lot more. You know, the color press, that doesn't correct your spelling errors, and that doesn't do your stories.
Shooting 8%, and they are 0 for 8 from three-point land.
That's not going to get it done against this crew.
Logie misses inside. Holmquist clears it away. The Tigers shooting 50% in the first quarter. Up top, Justin Vogt. Outscored 10-0 to close out the last 3.5 minutes of the first quarter. Eagle Valley having a hard time against this tough Tiger man-to-man defense. Sealing, casting anything he can, and they are now 0 for 9 from three-point land.
Putting it up a little quick, Ed.
Near side, Schmigdahl, Witt, back on over to Klein. Boy, they cross-court pass as well as any high school team I've seen this year. Logie, so dominant.
It reminds you of the Spuds. That's the way they take you away, too.
I mean, when they put that ball across the court, Coach, it's got mustard on it.
Yeah, it does. Right.
Well, is this just a trend, a phase that Eagle Valley is going through, or is this the way this game is going to go? Randy Kragerud's team, their patience being tested and still unable to hit a shot. Holmquist, Witt, dishes down low, and they can't get the shot off to Schmigdahl. So, Dana, what does Randy Kragerud have to do with his ball club?
At the quarter, he said there's no panic with the Rebels. We're just 2 shots away from being right back in this ball game, but he stressed patience on offense. Defensively, stand your ground in the lane. You'll get some offensive charges on Zach Witt.
Still in and out. It won't go. Dan Dickinson, and Logie is giving them 1 shot at the bucket.
2 fine shots the last 2 times down, but that's it. 1 shot is all they get, and they're not falling.
Cross court, Witt covered up quickly by Dickinson. In traffic, dishing, and then throwing it away. Well, you can see with the way the Morris Tigers run their offense, you can get some imagination that when they're on, look out.
You bet.
I don't even think they're playing very well.
No, they're not. They're playing kind of sloppy right now. They really are. They're giving Eagle Valley a chance here, but Eagle Valley just can't buy a basket.
Andy Tate putting pressure on the ball, and it's going to go to the Morris Tigers. Randy Kragerud's going to go back to the bench and pull off Hinsman. Tate for 3. Whoa!
He's only a sophomore, Ed. He's a fine player. Very quick. He showed it last year in the tournament as a freshman. Excellent player.
Klein, they've got to get something going. Casting from everywhere. Sealing with a rare rebound and putbacks. And Logie picks up the foul as Holmquist had the putback. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Tigers. There's 6 on the Rebels, and Randy Kragerud's team right now watching Morris reel off 15 straight points. This is Klein. Can he break the jinx? No. Rebound, Witt. Here come the Tigers. Tate hit his last shot for 3. Schmigdahl feeds inside nicely, and everybody is getting in the action. Witt on the steal. Oh, is he getting a little too flamboyant, Denny?
Yes, he is, no doubt. He's a fine player, a fine ball handler, but you got to control it a little bit, too. That one didn't have a chance.
Morris with 5 turnovers, Eagle Valley with 4. But the shooting percentage just eating up Randy Krageroot's team here in the second quarter. Nice drive and a bucket. Nick Holmquist.
Nice move by Holmquist. Very good.
Andy Tate to Zach Witt. That basket ended a 17-0 run by the Morris Tigers. So Eagle Valley, if they can hit a 3 here, who knows? 4:03 remaining in the first half. A very nervous start for the Eagle Valley. For the Rebels.
Well, look at it. They've got 22 shots up there. They're not turning the ball over like Morris did. So if they start hitting, I mean, they're going to make a game of it.
Okay. Hensman working against Tate on the man-to-man. This is Holmquist. They go inside. Ceiling. He can't find the roll, but a nice putback and a foul. Holmquist with the shot. Logie is taking a breather right now on the bench.
Yeah, and this is the kind of talent they've got at Morris. Logie, 6'8", sits down, and they put in 6'5" Jeff Boots in there at center. So they've got a lot of talent, no doubt. Logie's coming back into the ball game.
Logie's got 10 of the team's 17 rebounds. Ceiling is 0 for 7 from three-point land. Oh, that's tough to have such a great year, come to the big show, and can't find the range. Free throw by Holmquist is good. And they are slowly trying to get themselves back into this thing. Andy Tate up top to Witt. Schmitty, they call him.
Excellent shooter, Ed.
Schmidt-Gall makes it a 23-7 count. Eagle Valley. Hensman. Nice feed. Ceiling again over Logie. Couldn't get it going down. And the scramble comes off and a foul. I believe they're going to call that on Boots.
Ceiling was intimidated by Logie in there, but who wouldn't be? The kid is so tall, and got great reach, great anticipation. He's just tough.
The inbound. Hensman. Back up top with a nice drive. Oh, almost rejected off the board, but Holmquist gets it past Logie. There's a confidence factor on a play like that where Krageroot's going to have to work over his team mentally. We can take it to the hole.
You bet. Holmquist having a nice ball game. He scored the last 3 times down the floor for him.
The long shot by Tate comes off to Eagle Valley. This is Holmquist. Hensman down low, Ceiling over the top of the big guy. A little bit too strong off the glass. Here comes Witt. Dishes. Schmidt-Gall will pass it up. In tight Logie. And a foul. That's going to be on Klein.
They're really falling back on Logie in there, which they have to. They got to try double him up every time they can. Here's a pass in, and watch, where 2 guys are going to collapse on him right away.
To the free throw line again. Logie is 1 of 3 at the line tonight. Well, Mark Torgerson has got to be more than pleased with the way his team has made Eagle Valley adjust his shots.
Definitely.
I mean, they're not coming inside that 3-point circle without having to do something.
Last time down, Chris Sealing really took it in there to Logie, but he put the shot up too soon.
Yeah, pretty fast.
Quick,
really rushed it. Dickinson. Back outside, Hinsman. Klein. Sealing. For three. Finally, Holmquist is warming up.
This is the kid that Coach Kragerud said has really helped him at the end of the year. He's really started scoring. You can see it. The kid's playing well.
Minute 48 remaining, first half. Witt left alone. He'll take the baseline. The lefty. Oh, nice touch.
Nice reverse pass made that happen.
And the flex offense for Eagle Valley. Inside, Sealing fouled right away, and Asmus may have picked up that one. He did. The last 9 points have been scored by Nick Holmquist for Eagle Valley. And Randy Kragerud bringing this team to the tournament for the first time since 1977. Sealing at the line, seems to have good range. He's casted a couple of NBA threes up there tonight.
He certainly has.
But his shot is off. He's even having a hard time at the line. The strong putback. Again, Asmus clears it away. The steal in tight and a foul. Holmquist is doing everything he can to keep this team in the ball game.
Is he ever, Ed? I'll tell you what. He's scrapping, and notice when he gets the ball in there. Watch this when he gets the ball in there, how he pump fakes. Because he knows Logie is there. Boom, pump fake, up goes Logie, then he goes up with the ball. Draws the foul.
Minute 16 remaining, first half. They can't hit from three, and they're having a hard time with the line. They've missed their last two there. Finally, it dropped from the line for Holmquist. So, it's 27-13. Coming up on the 1 minute mark remaining in the first half. The Morris Tigers picked off quickly by Holmquist. He's doing it at both ends of the floor.
He plays that point on that zone, and he's tough in there.
He sees the move. This actually is an excellent run by Eagle Valley for a little bit of confidence and momentum before intermission.
Yes, that isn't for sure, because I'll tell you what, it looked like they were going to have a hard time getting to 15.
And Mark Torgerson has got to be thinking, these guys have shot so poorly, we should be feasting.
Right, exactly.
Witt. Klein. Plenty of time. And you see how well the Morris Tigers handle the ball. Kragerud adjusting the team's defense, telling Sealing how to take Logie down low. Get it to Logie, and it drops. And quickly the Rebels have time. Oh, it's too late. So Logie to end the first half, being the dominant performer. Mark Torgerson's team leads it by 14 as we go to halftime, and the Morris coaches with Dana Mock.
Mark, your thoughts on that first half? For a while, I thought you were holding them under double digits.
We played pretty good defense, but they didn't shoot well, and we got to do a little bit better job now on the second half of making sure we got a hand up. I thought we had some of the reason why they were missing the shots was pretty good D. Our running game got going, but we were a little sloppy on converting those, and we got to do that better too. They have a nice active zone. We're having a little trouble. We got to spread it out a little bit more.
Keep your eye on Holmquist in the second half.
Yeah, he's a nice player, boy. We got to try to stop him, and we lost him a couple times, and every time we lose him, we're going to get hurt.
Smart.
Well, it was Nick Holmquist who scored the last 12 points for Eagle Valley. This is the final play of the half. They found Logie when they had to.
He gets the ball in there, Ed. There's no way you're going to stop it.
That's a great shooting touch. That ball sits right on that iron. You see how dead it really was, and then it fell.
players.
As we go to halftime, Morris leading Eagle Valley 29-15. You're watching the Section 6A semifinals live from Concordia on WDAY.
I think it's quite an accomplishment to be known as the sports leader, but it didn't just come by chance. The people that I've worked with over the last 10-some years now here at WDAY are the reason that WDAY Sports became #1. We've covered, city championships, state championships.
Back at halftime, the Morris area Tigers lead Eagle Valley by a score of 29-15. And joining us live now is Tom Critchler, the head coach of the Hawley Nuggets. And our conversation first will begin with Randy Kragerud, a man who is making us all feel old tonight. Wasn't that long ago he was playing here?
Right, Dana. He played in '87, and Randy's done just an excellent job in coaching down to Eagle Valley in the second year. We're really proud of him.
Must be like a proud papa. I was just going to say he's done wonders down there.
Oh, I am. Randy spent a lot of time in our house, of course, with our family, and he's just a great kid. And don't let that mild demeanor get to you, because underneath there's a heck of a competitor.
You're a coach again. What do you tell Randy Kragerud? What does Randy Kragerud tell his players after such a slow-shooting first half?
Well, I think Randy just has to tell his kids, hey, we've played a half now, and we're settled down. You could see him get a little more at ease towards the end of the half. They had some shots that didn't fall, and if they don't go, they don't go. There's nothing you can do. I say one thing, he's got one of his favorite moves going, and that's that duck-out move that he was tough on in high school, and his kids know that move very well. And with the three-pointer, if they get hot, the game it's not over yet.
When Randy was a player for the Nuggets, could you see in him that he had a little coaching?
Well, I think so, because he is so much into the game. Randy lived the game, and he was basketball smart. And I think that competitiveness, with his ability to understand the game and get along well with the players he played with, is really going to make him, well, he is a fine coach, and he's even going to get better.
Flex is a fun offense to watch, especially when it works. I think Randy's only problem, maybe he doesn't have Randy, Molstreet, Celine, Noreen, those kind of players running the offense like you did.
Right, you see they don't get the inside cut very much. And like I say, they're going for the duck-out move, but he's got the kids who can shoot the three. When Randy played, we didn't have the three. That was called the anti-Kragerud rule. They didn't put that in until the year after he graduated.
Randy never met a shot he didn't like. We're not done with Tom Critchler. We'll come back and discuss a new playoff format talked about in the state of Minnesota. Back with more at halftime after this.
No, Dana, this format would not end under the new proposal. The new proposal to go to a Sweet 16 means that teams still would qualify for the state tournament in the same way they do now. And they would still play their first round of the state tournament, even in their own class. There would be no mixing until you got down to 4A and 4AA. This tournament would continue to thrive, and that's one of the things we want to maintain is the traditions and rivalries that have been built up in our section tournaments.
What do the coaches think about a Sweet 16 format?
Well, many of the coaches are in favor of it. When we polled our coaches this fall at our clinic, it was 68% in favor of going to a Sweet 16.
Why, you get more teams involved? Is that why?
Well, I think we need to spice up the state tournament. This is a great tournament. This is just a great tournament that we have, and it's this way throughout the state. But when you get down to the state, you don't have that same excitement that you have in the regions. Some people want to go to a three-class system, but a three-class system, in my opinion and the opinion of many coaches, would destroy this tournament.
coaches get their way, how far away are we from changes?
Right now, it's already been approved by the advisory committee. It will go back to the advisory committee in May, and then it will be presented to the board of directors in June.
Tom, I thought we'd see you here in a different capacity.
Well, we could have been here. Our kids had a great year. We just couldn't seem to get a break. We had a great group of kids, and you need some breaks along the way, and it seemed like everybody had the last shot on us this year. We just didn't have the last shot.
Thanks, Tom. Eagle Valley needs some breaks. We're at halftime. They trail 29-15. Back with the second half after this.
With Denny Anderson and Dana Mock. And by the way, Denny, if you want to take your talent fee out on one of those fishing trips, we can probably arrange that.
Hey, I'm going for that. I'm going for that.
All right, here's the story. Eagle Valley couldn't throw it in the ocean in the first half. What do you do, Coach?
Well, I'll tell you what, you just have to be patient. I know that's easy for us to sit here and say, but the kids have to do that. They have to, because you shoot like that, you lose your confidence. In basketball, shooting is confidence.
Rebounds, despite Logie being so dominant, it's only one rebound differential going to the second half. Logie's done his thing when they've gotten him the ball. Witt, very effective. Holmquist has been the guy that has given Eagle Valley a chance in this game. Let's go to Dana Mock. He's with Randy Kragerud.
Randy, despite hitting 17%, you got to feel like a couple more shots, and you're right there.
Like I told the kids, if we get 5 more shots to fall, we're right back in the game. I mean, it would have been a 2 or 3 point game, and we shot 5 for 30 in the first half. If we go 10 for 30, it's a different game.
Can you rally the troops here in the second?
I think so. If we get a couple threes to fall and really execute nicely on the offensive end, it's only a 14-point lead. I told the kids, try to get it down to 10 at the end of the third quarter, we'll be okay.
Thanks, Randy.
All right, a realistic shot, Denny?
Very, very much so. I think Coach is telling them exactly what they should hear, because that's about the only way you're going to catch a team like this, because they are a very talented team, no doubt, and they have that big guy inside. Logie is dominant. I mean, let's face it. He is, some of those shots, it's because he's there, not because he blocked them. It's just because he's there.
It looked like Holmquist had finally turned the lights on for this team a little bit, scoring the last 12 points, but he had a look of aggressiveness about him in the waning moments of that first half.
Definitely. He needs help from somebody else now. He's showing the way. Now we'll see if they pick it up.
All right, Eagle Valley. They'll have a chance right away. Hinsman will run the offense. Morris has got 5 points off turnovers. Eagle Valley has got 8 of their 15 off turnovers.
Not a good way for the Eagles to start by throwing the ball away on a simple pass.
No, it's not. And onto the wing. Schmickdahl. Cross court. Climb. See, they do that as well as anybody I've seen in high school ball this year. A nice putback inside by Asmussen. He can't get it to fall, and Eagle Valley has a chance.
They do an excellent job of reversing the ball over the top by flipping it over the top. One of the reasons that the teams are sucked back in there on Logie, because he's so tough.
Sealing, who has yet to hit a three-point shot tonight. Highly unusual for him. Will he do it now? Still too strong. Logie clears it for the Tigers. This is Witt. 1 minute gone in the third. Eagle Valley has got to have a great start. And Logie can't get the tip, and it comes off to Hinsman. Oh, Logie, that's why he is so good.
He just reached out his long arm and swatted it away, and bingo, put it in the basket.
Sealing up top, Holmquist. Holmquist has scored the last 15 points for Eagle Valley. He's keeping the team in the ball game.
Eagle Valley's 2-6-4 kids put up most of their threes.
Asmus inside Logie, and we got a foul call. That's going to be on Klein. Klein thought Logie was over
it over the top, and Klein thought he had position, and Logie goes over the top on him there and gets the call.
Logie again in traffic, loses the ball, and
the Rebels do a good job. When he brings that ball down, they really go after it.
Klein has got 3 fouls for Eagle Valley. Witt puts it in play. Up top, Klein, weak side Witt, in and out. And Holmquist doing everything for the Rebels. Hinsman, near side, ceiling, up top. Holmquist with a nice fake. He's rejected by Logie that time. Should have taken a 15-footer.
Yeah, I'll tell you, he's not used to doing that, so he's used to going to the glass with it. He hasn't been playing against people like Logie. Not too many kids do.
Still in the zone defense, Eagle Valley. Near side, Asmus for Klein with the shot, and it goes. His first bucket of the night. Hinsman now near side, ceiling. Dickinson, rejected by Logie. Klein, Schmegdahl, look out.
Ed, we're watching the Kevin Logie show here. Those block shots are killers.
Oh, they're turning into points.
You bet.
Eagle Valley has got to do something with the three-point shot tonight. Some kind of percentage. Has done a good job on ceiling so far. Dickinson, up top, Holmquist. And Holmquist was asking for not only the foul, but the goaltending.
I'm afraid that ball didn't get that high. There's Logie with a great block. They go to the other end and score a layup.
Schmegdahl does a nice job of controlling the ball. Holmquist, maybe feeling the pressure. A very silent Eagle Valley cheering section. 2 missed free throws. Logie clears it. 4:30 remaining here in the third. Can't get it to go. Holmquist clears it.
Boy, Holmquist is a workhorse on the board.
Yeah, he's doing everything. And here he is. Hinsman. Klein has got 3 fouls. Nice feed inside the ceiling. And that's the first time we've seen them even try that low post speed inside, and that is Ceiling's first bucket on the night.
That was a great lob pass, Ed.
Well, Randy Kragerud said get it down to 10, but they're not going to do it with that kind of defense. Logie just too dominant inside.
He's got to be bigger than 6'8", Ed.
Well, he's 6'10". They said he grew 2 inches during the season.
Wow. Yeah.
Rich Glass had him in his camp up there at UND last summer, and very impressed with him. Schmegdahl, Witt on the putback. Everything's falling for the Tigers to the tune of a 20-point lead.
That was a hustle bucket. Witt just hustled everybody for it.
Now, this is a crucial time in the ball game and a crucial run for Eagle Valley. They got to reel off about 3 straight three-pointers to at least get some sense that they're still in this thing. Biggest lead of the game. Klein shot won't go. Those opportunities on the offensive end have diminished to 1 shot every possession.
The Morris kids go after the board, too. I'll tell you, they good jumpers.
Look out. Again, Asmus, his first bucket tonight.
Well, they're playing very loose right now. When you get this type of lead, you can play loose, and good things happen.
Well, it's a 22-point lead. 2:30 remaining in the third, and we'll be back. folks. Just a couple of seconds. Eagle Valley down by 22. Desperately looking for some type of three-point activity here in this game to get back into it. And a turnover to Witt. He'll go to the iron and do it so eloquently. Dana Mock, I believe the Morris Tigers were on the end of this game on the other side a year ago.
They got thumped pretty good by Staples, and they've been eyeing this rematch for a long time, but don't put this win in the book just yet. They were up by 18 over Wheaton in the subsection final game. Wheaton went on a 16-0 run to make it a game.
Witt, nice feed inside. Tate, too strong. Sealing clears it away. While Morris handles the ball so well, they could actually milk the clock for the next 9.5 minutes of the game and get out of here, Denny.
Yes, they could. They're excellent players. Real quickness. Well, that's another way of getting a three-pointer. Go to the basket, make the basket, and get fouled.
Holmquist, who's been rejected a number of times tonight, slipped that one past Logie and company, and that may make them feel a little bit better, but they're still 22 points away from tying it.
Ed, the thing that people have to realize, these kids from Eagle Valley are trying so hard.
Yeah.
And actually, they might have started out trying a little too hard. They weren't loose. But this is high school athletics, college. I don't care what it is. You know, you see it all the time. But they're a better team than the 23 points they got up there right now.
And Denny, I remember your team. You were in this tournament. One time, I remember, you came in with such a great shooting team, and your main guy just couldn't find the rim, and you had to console a kid who was like 1 of 13 from three-point land. I mean,
definitely.
These things happen.
Last year, we averaged 79 points a game 2 years in a row and came in here and couldn't shoot this place. I don't know, maybe that's why some of our kids call it the barn.
Shot by Klein, it wouldn't go. And trying to make something happen is Dickinson. And finally a whistle. That one's going to be on Jeff Boots.
Well, I think Logie got another blocked shot. But there's hustle, I'll tell you, a lot of hustle out there on both teams. And Sealing comes up with the ball, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
44 seconds remaining here in the third. Sealing at the line, who has only one bucket tonight, and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. I'll tell you what, I would love to see this Zach Witt play against a great defensive player, because I don't think that he is really playing his game yet. I mean, he's been a little flamboyant, but he seems to be the kind of kid that if he's challenged, he really knows how to suck it up.
Yeah, he looks like he could really turn it up, yes.
There he is. Nice feed. No wonder Logie is having such a great year. He's got a guard that can do things like that.
That's right, and you can look at it the other way. It's great for a guard to have somebody to give the ball to, too.
Yeah.
They're a great team. You got a good point guard, you got an excellent center, you got the wings who can shoot the ball. I mean, they're an excellent team.
Witt, he's got to cast it, and that'll do it. For 3 quarters, it has been all Morris. It'll take a near miracle for Randy Crackeroo's Eagle Valley Rebels to make a run at the undefeated Tigers. Stay with us. You're watching Minnesota basketball playoff action on WDAY. Holmquist has been the highlight for Eagle Valley. He's got 18 of the team's 24 points. But everywhere else you look for Eagle Valley, numbers don't resemble that performance. And Witt on the turnover, it comes off to Dickinson. It's a 2-on-2. They got to shoot the rock, Denny.
Morris got back in a hurry, and he passed up a shot. He should have put it up.
And drawing the foul is Holmquist, and they're going to do as much as they can with Logie out of there.
Eagle Valley is only 8 of 31 in the game for 25%, while Morris is 19 for 33 for 57%. Pretty tough to stay in the game when you're shooting 25% against a good team like this.
Holmquist, 19 of the team's 25. Rebound comes off to Andy Tate. And Eagle Valley doing everything they can to pressure the ball. This is Witt. Nice ball handling, and Torgerson's not going to let this thing get too close. He's going to milk the clock a little bit, and he's got the guards who can do it. Shot, it won't go. Here comes Eagle Valley. Hinsman, who's yet to score, finally hits a 2.
Boy, he pulled up from a long ways out. He was trying to get the 3, but his foot was on the line.
Quick possession for the Rebels. Witt, nice pass, and he draws the foul. That's going to be on Klein, his 4th.
I'll tell you, he's used to having somebody to pass to because he leaves his feet a lot. Usually a coach doesn't want a kid to leave his feet until he knows what he's going to do with it. But he gets by with it because he's got good people under there.
Dana Mock, this is Kip Kiso reinvented.
You notice one thing about Zach Witt, he seems to like to pass more than he shoots. I think 50% of the time when he drives the lane, he could put something up himself, too.
Exactly.
What did Kragerud tell his team at the quarter break, Dana?
He said, we got to get more movement on offense. We're going to start pressing. We're going to start strapping a little bit. And then we got to start hitting some threes. We're not out of this thing, he said, but things got to fall right for us.
Asking for a miracle. Let's see if his team delivers. Eagle Valley inside, Sealing on the base. And Sealing has come alive now. He's got 6 points on the night. That's half his average. We've got 6.5 minutes remaining. Still, the Rebels looking for a miracle as Andy Tate is fouled by Hinsman.
Morris is not sitting back. They're taking it to the hoop when they can. That time Tate made a nice move, dribbled behind his back, and then took it in. He's an excellent sophomore, averaged 9.9 points a game for the year.
Andy Tate, 6:28 remaining in the ball game. Now a 21-point lead for the Morris Tigers. Andy Tate. This is Hinsman against the man-to-man. Sealing, and Morris has continued its relentless approach on defense as Cliff Klein finally scores. It's his first bucket of the night. It's a 3.
They're definitely showing they can shoot the ball.
Here comes Eagle Valley. Holmquist. Sealing for 3. Yes.
They're warming up, Ed.
They are down by 16 with 5:49. Witt inside, Logie. Oh, nothing walking about that. Very close. They're going to call the foul. I thought he stepped it a little bit.
Yeah, that could be. I'll tell you, once you put the ball on the floor like that, you let the little guys catch up to you. And that's what he did. He put the ball on the floor there, and they surrounded him.
Which is pretty characteristic of a young player.
Oh, yes, very much so.
And that's going to be 5 on Cliff Klein. And that won't help. They're counting him right. He doesn't want to come out.
Good effort. effort by that young man. A good effort tonight. I thought that Eagle Valley has played excellent defense. It's just that when you get in an open court deal here, Witt is real tough with the ball, and he can dish to the big guys.
Andy Tate back to Zach Witt. Eagle Valley on a 6-0 run. They try to go to Logie, and doing a nice job of fronting him was Holmquist. Can't ask for much more.
No, that was real
Holmquist. In fact, he plays a lot like the way Randy Kragerud did, Dana.
Randy Kragerud was one of the best pure shooters, I think, to come out of this area. He had a unique form where he kind of brought it from the belt line on down, but that kid could shoot like nobody's business.
Yeah, Dana, we used to call him, opposing coaches used to call him Wyatt Earp, right from the hip. But he can put them in, I'll tell you. If they would have had the three-pointers at that time, he would have had many, many, many points.
Well, right now his team is collecting fouls, and that's going to be 5 on Hinsman. And Randy Kragerud has got to go to the bench.
And Hinsman had a good ball game. Sure, the ball didn't fall, but boy, did he hustle.
John Heimerding comes in for Eagle Valley. They bring it up top to Klein. Still in a man-to-man Eagle Valley. Zach Witt, who has shown signs of brilliance here tonight when it comes to his ball handling skills, and he passes pretty well too. Logie is having a field day, and he'll go to the line.
It shows how dominant Logie is, because Witt is throwing this ball from about 30 feet. That's a long pass, and Logie just steps right up and gets it. Look at this, is a long pass in here, Ed. But he fires a good pass in. It didn't show, but the ball went back out the point, and then Witt fired it in there.
Logie unofficially with 18 tonight at the 5-minute mark. Stealing on the return. Still cold. Eagle Valley. Holmquist is the only guy who's been consistent from the field tonight.
He's played a great ball game.
Zach Witt.
We'll see if they go to Logie with it again.
He walks out of bounds if not pushed, but he won't get the call, leading 54-37.
Well, you play kind of loose, you know, when you're this far ahead. Logie has hit 80% of his shots tonight, Ed.
And Mark Torgerson knows his team is going to move on. 4:40 to go. It'll take a miracle. Stay with us. You're watching Minnesota playoff basketball on DAY.
When you're in a hurry, not much time, you don't want to hassle with the checkout line, then get yourself together and just stop and go. For the gas and the goodies, even the videos. Get a mug for the club and the coffee is free. And the rest is fast too, as you'll see.
If you grow sunflowers, watch carefully. Many companies offer regular oil-type hybrids. Some offer confection sunflower hybrids. A few even have special high oleic hybrids. But Pioneer offers you the whole egg. And Pioneer brand sunflowers are backed by years of research to deliver exciting yield potential. So plant Pioneer sunflowers and count on results. Ask about the sunflower hybrids right for you.
Now's the time to get a great deal on that boat you've been dreaming about all winter. This is Todd Simison inviting you to check out some of our great preseason specials on Mercury-powered Lund boats, like the Lund 16-foot Explorer with Mercury 40 and all-roller trailer, just $72.95 water ready. So team up for the best. Lund Boats, Mercury Outboards, and Simison Marine.
Tigers have done everything short of total domination tonight, and their big guy, Kevin Logie, has had a field day inside, Denny.
Oh, has he? He's shooting 80%, and he's able to get the ball.
This will belong to the Tigers.
The only time he's had a little trouble Well, it's only been a couple of times he's put the ball down the floor, and of course, Eagle Valley does a good job of just converging on the ball.
Witt. Logie. Oh. Logie.
How do you stop that, Ed? He got the ball about, what would it be, 8 feet from the basket and just tipped his shoulder and just took it in. I mean, he's strong.
We've seen some big men come through this tournament in the past, but for a sophomore, I don't know if I've seen in 10 years a kid this well refined and with this kind of basketball sense this early in his career. Look at the shoulders on him, how he's kind of like got a Phil Jackson body.
Yes, he does.
He's got broad, wide shoulders. Somebody's going to get a hold of him and throw him on a weight program, and he's going to own somebody's conference.
I agree with everything you said there, Ed. And we could add great hands.
Yeah.
Great hands.
Great dexterity.
Another block shot by him.
And another dunk.
Whoa. He's got to look out he doesn't hurt himself. Well, the people have come here to watch some good basketball. They're seeing a great one in Kevin Logie.
Well, look at the potential matchup. Morris will advance. What if Rotze wins? And you got Big Ben Amundsen going against Logie. Staples may not have that kind of aircraft carrier, a very good shooting team, but the inside matchup has got great potential for Friday night.
It really does. It really does. There's no doubt about it. Ben Amundsen's got so much more weight than Logie. He's 6'6" and just a big, strong kid.
And Eagle Valley trying everything they can. Klein, Logie, 29 points. He knows it's tournament time.
He just hangs around the basket and waits for the pass.
Holmquist. He has come to play. You can't give him enough credit.
He doesn't say quit, does he?
Down to 240. Dana, you're an encyclopedia when it comes to stuff like this. Compare Logie to Bernie Salvi.
Well, I think at this point, being a sophomore, he may be the most highly recruited player, at least by his performance tonight, that we've had out of this tournament in a long, long time. You know, keep in mind that this Morris basketball team is still very young. It is still basically dominated by sophomores and juniors. We're going to see him a while, fellas.
You're right. We certainly are. I'll tell you, there's some fine players.
They've got a phenomenal combination here with Witt and Logie. And Witt is a left-handed player, too, and that is really a strange intangible on some kids at this level of basketball who don't see a lot of that.
That's right. And with his quickness and ball handling, he really makes for a lot of problems.
Well, Holmquist will not be playing on Friday night, but he's got his foot in the door for the all-tournament team with the performance he's had tonight. Holmquist has got 26 points. And going to the line now is going to be Schmidtgall. Moorhead in the fourth. The Otters making a run at the Spuds. A 6-point differential. That game being played in Detroit Lakes. We'll have highlights for you on the late sports tonight. Well, Rich Glass, the UND basketball coach, is here tonight. And I can't ask him about Logie because it's against NCAA rules.
So that you can see him smile.
Yeah. And I'm sure he'll draw a lot of attention. The main reason why Rich Glass is here is because he coached at Minnesota Morris in the old NIC. And
Exactly.
These kids were I mean, they were little toddlers back when Rich was at Minnesota Morris, so he knows a lot of the families.
I happened to be coaching at Morehead State when he was at Morris, and Rich is an excellent coach.
And you whooped him all the time, didn't you?
Well, we usually got our reps, so we won it at the buzzer. No, how many kids do you see in this town that play college ball that go in there and jam the ball like he's doing tonight?
You know, that's a very profound point. I mean, he is a rare commodity. Boots hits the free throws, and we are down to the 2-minute mark. Randy Kragerud's team. Sealing doesn't get it. It comes off again to Schmidgall, and I think he can dunk.
He's only a sophomore also, Ed. What a player.
You know, when the Morris Tigers were here a few years ago and we went into Mark Torgerson's huddle, our sports team came away saying, hey, that guy can coach, you know? Here we go again, and we may have a foul on Holmquist.
No doubt he can, but I wonder who coached them when they were little kids. No, coach is doing an excellent job. And you get all this talent, it's not that easy just to throw them out on the court. You got to keep them all happy, too. And there's a lot of things in coaching. And Torgerson is doing an excellent job. He has ever since he's been there.
Dahlin was fouled, and this will go back to Eagle Valley, and another substitution. Eric Rolfs checks in as Nick Holmquist sits down, and what a tremendous game he had here tonight for the Rebels. And the turnover comes off to Andy Tate. Holmquist unofficially with 26 on the night. Andy Tate down to a minute 10 as the Morris Tigers. This is Dahlin. It comes off to Eagle Valley. This is Dickinson, and he wants a timeout. 1 minute remaining, 67-42. The Tigers will go to 26-0. Staples and Rotse in the wings, and we'll be back. Go to Dana Mock as we've got 1 minute remaining in this one.
You know, Randy Krager told his ball players in the second half, just play hard and try and make some good things happen. Don't look at the scoreboard. I think his ball club has done that. They have never given up, even though they've trailed by more than 20.
And he's done a nice job of keeping his team mentally in this one, but they have been outgunned tonight. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. They got off to a bad start, never shot well throughout.
And they weren't taking bad shots. They shot 25%. They weren't taking bad shots. And obviously, you know, you could say, well, they took a lot of threes, but they've shot 38% of threes for the year, and that's excellent shooting. No, he doesn't have to be ashamed at all, and neither do the kids. They played hard, and they got to the big time here, and that's the main thing, and they played hard as they did it.
Well, Eagle Valley, they will know why they came up on the short end of things. They've hit only 5 of 27 from three-point land tonight. And those kind of numbers will hurt you every time, and they go inside, and they continue to get things to fall for them. Morris, Lance, Stoke gets the bucket, and he'll go to the line. Their first trip to the big lights since 1977. And Randy Kragerud, who is the young coach and obviously had some early success, his team will be able to walk away from this one saying that they lost to an excellent ball club and that you got to be pretty good to get here. But when you get here, you got to take the level of play up. And I think that's something Mark Torgerson's team found out a year ago. It's over. Morris dominates Eagle Valley. The Tigers go to 26-0. Our final score, Morris 69, Eagle Valley 42. Our first semifinal game tonight is young Kevin Logie, 29 points on the night. A beautiful looking prospect in every sense of the word, and a kid that has got potential written all over him. Let's go to Dana Mock.
Mark Torgerson, congratulations. Somehow I get the feeling you guys think you can play better at times, or at least more intense throughout the game.
Yeah, we still have some play time out there, too. I don't know about these guys, but I think that's why we're 26-0 right now, because they have fun playing the game, but they play it hard. Kevin really had a nice second half. I think they were forced to go man a little, and then we got some loose balls, so give Kevin a lot of credit. And Zach really ran the show well. Our defense was good. I know they didn't shoot well. I like to think our defense had something to do with it, but we know we got a tough battle on Friday night, so fourth time up here for me. I'm glad it's the first win, so our kids deserve the credit, and we're going to go back to work now and play the winner of this game.
How can you not look ahead and maybe hope for a Staples rematch? Because I know it kind of bothered these kids last year with their performance against the Cardinals.
Yeah, if it is Staples, that's going to be great. I mean, our kids are going to be ready to play, and Lynn does a fantastic job. Rosse is going to give them a good game here. I think they're a nice team too, and you know, got to give Eagle Valley a lot of credit. They upset some teams in their subsection, and they just didn't have good shooting touch tonight, but they played a good game. I know what it feels like from that side. So,
Mark, congratulations. Yeah. Good luck on Friday.
Thank you very much.
Joining us now, Zach Wood. Congratulations, Zach. You guys think you could take them apart like that?
What?
You think you could take them apart that easily?
Didn't think we would.
Yeah, Eagle Valley.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think they were supposed to even come out of their subsection, and I don't know, I think they upset a couple teams, so I don't know. We wanted Wasta, but it didn't happen.
How much better was this year than last year in your preparation for this tournament? Because I know you're a little nervous
last year. We were a lot more nervous, and this year we came out, we weren't that nervous at all, and we were ready to go. We had a game up here earlier this season. We got the practice Saturday, and so we were ready to go up here on this court.
All you got to do is drive the lane and look for that guy, Mr. Logie, don't you?
Yeah, that's about all, yeah.
Zach, what about this second game? You guys want a shot at Staples?
We want Staples. After that game we lost last year, we said next year in the region finals, we knew we were going to play them. So we want them to win.
Best luck on Friday, Zach. Nice game today. Mr. Logie, congratulations. Did you think you could have that big a game against Eagle Valley?
Well, I didn't expect anything like that. I just wanted to go out and have the best game I could, you know, play as best of my ability.
At halftime, could you feel like there was a letdown because you had such a big lead or not?
No, we knew we hadn't played. We wanted to come out strong in the second half because we hadn't played a good game 4 quarters all season long. We wanted to come out strong and put them away as best we could.
Ever have that many dunks in one game before?
No, that's my any game before I had most dunks I had was 2. Tonight was the most I've ever had.
Is that a stat now with the Tigers? How many dunks you get in a game?
Boy, I don't know. I'd like it to be, but
it is now. What about Staples and Rosse?
Well, I'm thinking I haven't seen Rosse play all season, but I know Staples. We scrimmaged them earlier in the season. They're tough. I think I'm betting on Staples, but I don't know.
All right, thanks, Kevin. Betting's illegal, by the way.
So Mark Torgerson's team goes to 26-0 with a dominant 69-42 win, and I guarantee you we'll save the tape on Mr. Logie. Only a sophomore, potential written all over him, and he's got 28 points tonight as the Morris Tigers advance to the Section 6A championship game on Friday night. Will it be the Rosse Tigers or the Staples Cardinals? Stay tuned. More basketball coming your way.